Does not exist. Mine started 7 years ago. I went abroad to meet my brother who was already there for school and also for new pastures. Prior to my arrival, my brother was very successful. He was doing very good, sending money back home regularly. On my arrival, everything started to fall apart. Everything that could go wrong started to go wrong. He started to fall sick. And then because of the severity of the illness, I had to become his substitute decision maker, which means I had to be making medical decisions for him, attend courts and also meetings with doctors. And I was there as a student. So I started, struggling in school. I started to fall sick myself. I started losing all my hair on my body. I would wake up and see patches of hair on my pillowcase. Even when I was showering, I'll see it all over the shower. And then some days I won't be able to get out of bed. I was severely depressed and started failing in school. Before I knew what was happening, immigration said that I had to leave because, I wasn't doing well in school, and rightfully so. The goal of this whole spiritual attack was to get me and my brother to come back home without nothing. And it felt like they were succeeding because my brother came with nothing. He had 2 cars, a house and everything, but the way he came back, when he came back, he had nothing, absolutely nothing. So while all of this was happening, I met my wife and, we got married. We had 2 kids and she was also, applying for permanent residence. Her time had come and I told her not to put me in it because, my own immigration history was going to affect, her application, but she refused, and I bless God for that woman. She decided to put me in the application, and immediately she put me in the application, everything started to happen again. They've never refused her for any application since she's been abroad for 15 years, but they refused her work permit over a document that was already there in the first place. While all of this was going on, they also sent the letter, immigration, it said I left the country or they were going to refuse the whole application, and they gave us 7 days to make a decision. My wife was 6 months pregnant by then, 2 kids, heavily pregnant, no support whatsoever. I didn't know what to do, but I had a relationship already with God. So I asked the Holy Spirit and my other friends to take care of my wife, and I packed my bags and I left, said goodbye to my 2 kids. I didn't know when next I'll see them. I just told myself I needed to take it one step at a time. On my way back, I was tearing up on the plane because I was also coming back with nothing, absolutely nothing, not $1 in my pocket. To me, they had succeeded. I came down, I stayed with my dad for a week, and then the next week I came to my sister's place. She's an NSPPD and a commissioner here. So she told me that if I join this place, if I don't receive what I'm asking God for, I shouldn't listen to whatsoever she tells me again. So I decided to join. My first service here, I met a guy, he came to do his testimony. Matthew is a footballer in Russia, I think. So his testimony really touched me. I was tearing up, and I told God here that if he showed me and my family mercy, that I would come here, I would stand here. I won't send a video, I would stand here and give my testimony. So during the mid-year fast, we're fasting, we're praying, and I was also seeing testimony from another woman who had an immigration issue, and she put the dates. And it was weird to me, why are you putting date and asking God for something? But something told me, copy that formula. So I did it. I put my own date on my immigration document, and I was praying. I told my wife about it. My date was July 15th. And then Pastor Jerry said, print out your evidence. So I didn't print it out, to be honest. My sister was the one who printed it out because all of this was weird to me. I've never prayed like that before. So she printed it out, but I put my date, I filled out my name and everything, and I kid you not, church, 15 July before 12 a.m. Before 12 a.m. Before 12 a.m., my wife got her work permit. So how it works anyways is that, you need your work permit to apply for permanent residence. If you don't have your work permit, they'll keep going through the process, but they will decline you at the end. So she got that work permit, and then she was asking me what happened. I said, I don't know what happened. I'm joining this church. They're all crazy. I'm doing what they're doing.